Hello again. I kinda right now happy. Why? I don't know. It's just like I'm enjoying myself and I just smiling, if you understand what I mean. Anyways, you're not here to hear me talking about how I am happy today and things like that, but what is really you are here for, at least what I believe, is that you want to watch the story, right? Well, welcome back. Severed is here, coming back with part 3 of What If Deku made his own omnitrix. Now, where we last left off, Izuku has gone into his general studies in UA because he got into the general studies, he couldn't get into the hero course. In the end, Izuku has left the school and gone into a zoo in the middle of the night, wearing a hoodie jacket and just putting a mask on his face, not a full face mask, just a simple mask, and still wearing his paramatrix, as he called it, which is looking like this. Of course, such a horrible version of the real one, just an organic device that is living on the life force of the user. It might kill Izuku any minute, but of course he will not gonna die because of it, because I need to tell a story here. As we continue, Izuku right now, out of the zoo, getting ready to go inside, as right now nighttime and it's quite raining, as Izuku here just to take some DNA samples from the animals so he can try to make a new aliens or creatures that he can transform to. As Izuku said, alright, slowly but surely, just try to keep it low. Heat Blast will not be here because he's basically a moving torch. The werewolf, it might be useful, but alright, let's go with werewolf. As Izuku flipped the dial of the paramatrix, as he pressed the dial and his body being engulfed in a black substance, as the substance just goes away and Izuku transform into werewolf. As Izuku start, giggling, or not giggling, just doing some wolf voices because it's a full moon, as he said, shut up, don't fall for this stupid trick of wolves. I should make sure that I'm not gonna be visible. Alright, time to move. As Izuku just jump above the walls and immediately start crawling, moving like a wolf, just staying in the shadows. As after that, he look into the map of the zoo and said, alright, where should I go first? Spiders, maybe I'm gonna go for the snakes, or maybe I'm gonna go for the this will gonna be a hard choice, but I need to get as much as possible from DNA. What is the most important DNAs that I'm gonna go for first? Maybe birds to fly. Yeah, that will gonna be useful. As after that, Izuku hearing a sound from behind saying, hey, is there someone there? As Izuku immediately just jump out of the way, and the guardian, or the guard of the zoo, the night guard of the zoo, just putting his flashlight on the map of the zoo. As he looking around, he said, I swear that I heard something. Anyways, maybe it's just my imagination. As Izuku just jumped down and immediately go on of course, I forgot the name. The guard, as he just got hold of him and spin him around and immediately just knock him off. The guard seeing in front of him this big wolf, as he said, what the? But before he could do anything, Izuku just knock him off and said, alright, this is better. Now nothing that's gonna stop me. As after that, Izuku started feeling so tired, as he said, why am I feeling so tired? Man, is this really? As he fall on his knees on the ground, as the black substance cover Izuku again, and immediately he transformed back into a human. As right now he's on his knees, breathing heavily, saying, why am I feeling so tired? My wrist is really hurting me. stop this! Stop this! Stop! My body is falling apart. As after that, the parametrics start going crazy and start doing some like tentacles going into the guard. As Izuku is seeing this, he remember what happened last time with the wolf in the forest, how the Nematrix, or of course the Parametrix, just eat all the wolf organs. He immediately got hold of uh, the little tentacles and said, "No, no, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill anyone." As after that, the Izuku starts running away, trying to move using what's left of his power as he gone into the closest cage for him, finding like a tiger inside the cage. As he just put his right hand through the cage and letting the tentacles go into the tiger, eating his organs from inside, leaving him just an empty husk with the bones and meat. As Izuku starts suddenly feeling good, saying, "Alright, now I feel powerful. I feel like I can move for like a whole month. Well, looks like the side effect of this thing is I lose a lot of energy so fast, and I'm gonna really need to take energy from living being. That mean that I'm have to kill someone to take their energy? Damn it. I'm gonna make sure to not transform in front of people so they don't get hurt." And after that, Izuku start walking normally with his human form inside the zoo, taking as much as possible of DNA, going searching for bats, spiders, monkeys, wolves, and everything. And how he actually doing this, he basically just putting the parametrics in front of the animal, and then the parametrics just launch itself with some tentacles into the little animals, eating their organs and taking their DNA. As in the end, Izuku just left the place after transforming into werewolf and just running away, as he gone back into his home and slept for the night. As right now Izuku waking up, seeing that the parametrics just launching itself into some metal around the place, just eating Izuku chair and eating pencils and things like that. As Izuku said, "Stop this already! Fucking parasite! Man, I started to regret the day that I made you. I am your master. I made you. I can order you as much as I want." As after that, the parametrics just hit Izuku on his face with a tentacle. Izuku said, "Oh, so you can actually understand me, huh? But you can't talk. Just stop doing this and don't kill anyone." Fucking parasite. As the Paramatrix just hit Izuku on his face with another tentacle. After that, Inko start knocking on the door saying, "Izuku, is everything okay? With who are you talking to?" As Izuku said, no one, mom, I'm just gonna come out." As Izuku come out and start eating his breakfast. Of course, Inko turning on the news as the news reporter said, "Last night, we have founded one of the night guards in the zoo knocked off, and a lots of animals, most of the animals inside the zoo were found dead. Their bodies were perfectly fine, but from inside all their organs, heart, brain, blood cells, everything is just being disappeared, like someone has sucked all their organs out of their body. Right now we have the night guards here. Hello, Mr. Mr. Kiyon Natu. Let's just call him Natsuki. Hello, Mr. Natsuki. Can you tell us what's happened last night?" Hello, everyone. My name is Natsuki. Well, last night I was just hearing weird voice in the zoo, and suddenly I just saw that humanoid wolf creature. He were looking like a werewolf with the green eyes, and he immediately just knocked me off. He was really big, in the size of All Might, I would say. Maybe smaller a little bit, but I'm sure that he's the one that did this. I don't really know how did he just eat the organs of the animals there, but I just was so scary. And the transporter said, "Thanks for you, mister. Now, as Mr. Natsuki told us, some of the artists of the police officers have tried to make a photo for the creature as the Mr. Natsuki has told them to. And right now, this is an imagination of one of the artists of the police. That this is how the animal or the werewolf looking like, as they just showing a photo of Izuku on the, not Izuku, but the werewolf on this channel. Izuku immediately turning off the news and said, "Alright, mom, I'm gonna leave," as Inko said, "But Izuku, you still have a couple of minutes to go to the school." No, I think I'm gonna go right now. I really want to go. I'm just very having fun in my school, UA. As Izuku just left the place, and Inko kinda happy but at the same time is kinda worried about Izuku. In the end, Izuku got into UA and got inside the class. After that, Izuku got into UA, as some people talking about the incident last night, and Izuku, of course, Paramatrix just doing its thing, trying to launch itself to other people, taking their DNA. But the result of this will gonna be kinda bad. Izuku need to experiment more to find a way to not kill anyone that he just launched himself towards, or just taking his DNA, because he planning to try out about quirks in the future. As he just got into the little class, and after that, people are, Shinso meeting with Izuku, looking at him weird, very, very weird. As after that, the teacher of the class telling them, "Well, student, you can leave the place. Go and eat your lunch, and after that, come back here." The class didn't end yet, as everyone just leave. Izuku going start eating his, lunch, and Shinso sitting by his side as he said, "Hey, Midoriya, can I talk with you for a minute?" "Oh, yes, Shinso, what is it? Do you want to, get out today to do something?" "Well, yeah, but I want to ask you something. Did you heard about the news? That weird werewolf guy that has attacked the zoo and just killed all the animals there?" "Oh, yeah, I heard about this. It's crazy, right?" "Yeah, it's so crazy, and the even more crazier thing that the photo that they put on the news is just reminding me so much by the same thing that you transformed to last day in the school, when the little alarm goes off and you start talking about how people should not act like pussycats because they are trying to become heroes. I just can't help myself but thinking that it's the same thing. Are you the one that did it?" As Izuku, said, "No, I think that you are wrong. I mean, I'm not the only one that having the ability to transform. There is a lots of mutant quirks in the world. I'm not the only one." "Well, you're certainly right, but there's a lots of other kind of people that can turn into different things. And I don't really know why did you do it or what are you trying to do, but let me tell you something. Are you the one that was the reason for the alarm goes off? Are you the one that did this?" "No, Shinso, I didn't do this. I'm serious." As after that, Izuku suddenly stopped in his place and he said in his mind, "What? Why can't I move? Why can't I move?" As Shinso said, "Tell me the truth. Why did you attack the zoo?" "Because I needed DNA to upgrade my powers. I needed to be more stronger." Good. Are you really the one that did it?" "Yes, I am the one." Uh, Good. Well, are you the reason for the alarm goes off in the last day of of the school?" "No, it wasn't me. I'm serious." Huh, cool. What are you hiding, Izuku? Um, I'm hiding." As after that, he hear a sound from behind, someone throwing an explosion saying, "Hey, Deku!" As Baku just threw an explosion at Izuku, throwing him off of the table, making him come back into his senses. As Bakugo said, Tell me, when did you get a fucking quirk? As Izuku seeing Bakugo and said, What the? Where is? As Shinso, just looking away, Izuku said in his mind, His quirk? What is his quirk? It was weird, but as Bakugo got hold of Izuku and lifting him up in the air, saying, Tell me, where did you get a fucking quirk? As the Parametrics start to touch, Bakugo, and Bakugo immediately seeing this, he just pushed Izuku away, saying, What the fuck? Why is this your fucking watch trying to touch me? As Izuku said, Leave me alone, Bakugo. I'm not gonna leave you alone until you tell me how the hell you will finally suddenly be able to change your form. Tell me, where did you get a fucking quirk? And why are you here in UA? I thought that they kicked you out. As Izuku said, Leave me alone, Bakugo. As Bakugo said, Tell me, deku. As after that, Bakugo just launched himself on Izuku. Izuku immediately just dodging into the left. After that, he just pressed the dial of the Parametrics, covering himself with a black substance, turning into a werewolf, and immediately opening his mouth and sending a strong, sound wave on Bakugo, breaking the whole glass around the cafeteria, and just breaking everything and sending Bakugo out of the glass, out of the school, and smashing him into the wall. As Izuku in his werewolf form said, Leave me alone, Bakugo. I'm not here to play with you. So, if you ever try to come after me, I'm gonna kill you. Understand? As Izuku just transformed back into normal and said, Damn it, that was bad. And after that, Aizawa's come into the place and said, Byung Midoriya, Katsuki Bakugo, into principal office, now! As both of them just go, Izuku looking back at Shinso, that is just looking at Izuku weird. Izuku said in his mind, Shinso, I'll have to talk with you later. And after that, Izuku just gone into the principal office, and Principal Nezu said, well, Izuku Midoriya and Katsuki Bakugo, can I know why did you fight there? As Izuku said, can I talk, Principal Nezu? Yes, of course, Izuku. I know you. You are one of the best students in the general course. You're really smart. Well, can you tell me what's happened there? What's happened there that I was talking with my friend Shinso, and Bakugo here just come at me asking me where did I get a quirk. And after that he just throw an explosion at me. I just used my quirk so I can defend myself. As, Bakugo said, Yeah, where did you get a fucking quirk? Answer me! As Izuku said, I doesn't have to answer any of your questions, Bakugo. As Principal Nezu said, well, Izuku Midoriya, you considered to be quirkless, right? Well, that was my old profile. I really didn't have the chance to update it because the entrance exam was very close and I was training so much, so I didn't update it. Alright, but can you tell me what is your quirk? Oh, easy. It's just transform. I can transform into different kind of creatures. I doesn't really have a specific number. It's just kinda, sometimes I just transform into some random alien. Not really an alien, it's just like a weird creature. Like, did you saw me in the entrance exam how I transform into that firehead guy? Yes, I certainly saw that. But I saw that you start falling from the sky. Well, it's because that it's really draining my power so much, making my quirk basically useless. Just 5 seconds of transformation and I'm just gonna turn back into a human, so that's why I failed the entrance exam. Huh, interesting. Well, anyways, both of you, Katsuki Bakugo, leave Izuku Midoriya alone. If you ever attacked him again, I'm gonna have to expel you. Izuku, sorry, but I'll have to expel you for the next day of UA because you done a lots of damage into the cafeteria. As Izuku said, I understand, Principal Nezu. Thanks for for everything. Alright, Leave, please, as both of them just leave. And Buck said, I don't know how you got a fucking quirk or how the hell you're transforming, but just hear this fucking Deku. I'm gonna find the truth, no matter what stakes. As Izuku said, yeah, alright, whatever. And after that, the day of the school ended as Izuku, just waiting outside of UA, waiting to meet Shinso. Shinso coming into Izuku and said, so, what do you want? As Izuku not speaking immediately after that, he just take his phone and start doing, just putting some words inside his phone, and Shinso said, smart. Well, anyways, what are you saying? As Izuku written inside his phone, what the hell is your quirk? As Shinso said, well, I think I'm gonna have to tell you. It looks like that you will not gonna speak with me until I tell you, right? As Izuku just nodded his head. Shinso said, I can basically control anyone's mind and brainwash them if they answer my question. So, you are the reason for the zoo incident? As Izuku nodded his head and Shinso said, but why? You told me that you need DNA, but why exactly? To become more stronger. The thing is, couldn't you do something more better than that? Why did you kill all the animals there? As Izuku read inside his phone saying, I doesn't have any choice, that is just a side effect. As Shinso said, cool. Well, since you are not trying to become a villain, and I asked you a question about if you are the one that did the alarm system just to do some distraction or something like that. You said no, but I'm sure that you have more than just these information because of Bakugo, I was about to take your secret. Listen to me, Midoriya. I'm gonna know your secret one day. But don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone that you're the reason for the incident inside the zoo. Anyways, make sure to not get yourself into trouble. See you around. As Shinso just leave and Izuku leave the place, going into this, the forest to try experimenting a little bit on the DNAs that he got because he didn't do anything in the last night. And this one gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part. Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.